Welcome back to Crime Watch. Let's look at this attempted hijacking in Sandton. The motorist involved describes what happened, offering some sage advice to fellow motorists.
My family and I were victims of this attempted robbery at about 10:15 p.m. on Saturday. We were at Red Robot on Catherine Street, Sandton, when I saw an armed man get out of a silver BMW, lower his mask and approach us. In an attempt to get away, I reversed. He then started firing and ran towards us. The only way out was to drive past him as fast as possible. After getting away, we dialed 10111. Much to my surprise, they do not respond. For everyone out there, be vigilant and have another plan.
Shocking, the lackluster response from the police. Mr. Minister, 10111 did not help them. Ongoing problems. We have got a caller, Opa, on the line saying, what are you doing about hijackings? Your response?
Well, I hope one day you'll have the achievements of the police on the given cases, starting with your Western Cape, starting with your KZN, the political killings, and doing all other things where we've put the special concentration on that. Because I don't buy this story that we're not winning the case. There will be police that are not in the groove of the present era dealing with the crime. We're dealing with those police. You saw those that two of them were arrested of the anti-gang unit that they deviated from their mandate. All police that are deviating, we deal with them, IPTs them, but police themselves were dealing with those people.
I wanted to discuss about CITs, but that's a matter for a separate show. Minister, very quickly, private partnerships are very important. Are we making progress in that front?
Well, I don't know why we can't talk about CIT, because it's not part of the crime anymore. We were talking a lot about them before, yes. But now...
Are they gone down?
Have you seen them?
There have been a few? There have been a few?
Well, I don't know if there have been a few. That's why the crime, the CIT guys, they've moved to softer targets, to your Pick n Pays and all that, rather than the CIT per se. You and me, we monitor that, and you know that they have not been CIT of late. That is part of partnership, by the way, of working very closely with the private security companies and other law agents and enforcement.
Just for the record, I raised the issue with you last year. We discussed it. Great progress has been made, and well done to the police for the many breakthroughs. Minister, finally, some safety tips for our viewers. What do they do to protect themselves? How do they fight crime?
Well, firstly, they shouldn't really get despondent when they phone and they don't get response. Maybe I'm preempting it. We're going to produce a booklet, Yusuf, where every station commander, from the minister to the national commissioner, his or her number is going to be to that group.
Including yours?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. And then we distribute those numbers to the community so that they know who your station commander, your national commissioner, your minister, and all that.
Brilliant.
We'll be doing that soon.
I look forward to that. Mr. Minister, when the crime stats come out, and by the way, they come out far too late, they need to come out more often in my view, will you resign if the crime stats go up this year?
I did not join because crime stats were low. So I'm here to fight those crime stats. Resigning, I don't know who puts that on your mind. Otherwise, we would not have people working on their jobs if they don't make a cut on that particular day they cut.
But performance, your performance, based on your performance?
My performance cannot be done by myself.
Not crime stats?
My performance will be pushed by the South Africans, whom will tell how are we performing, and we wait. If South Africans, not you, they call for the resignation, I wouldn't have a problem. But it can't be you from this.
Well, thank you very much, the Minister of Police, for joining us on Crime Watch. Hundreds of people go missing each month. Can you help to reunite these individuals with their loved ones? And remember, you can be a crime fighter by keeping your eyes and ears open. Do you know the whereabouts of any of these wanted criminals? Please pick up the phone and call the police's Crime Stop on 08600 10111 if you have any information of wanted criminals. Do not approach these men as they may be dangerous. As Vice President of the global body Crime Stoppers International, I assure you that your tip-offs will remain anonymous if you so wish. Thank you for joining us on Crime Watch. I'm Yusuf Abramji. It's a war, and we are going to win it. Goodbye.